Alright everyone, and welcome back to the F1 League on F1 2015. Nope, no it's not. Alright everyone, and welcome back to the United League Championship on F1 2015. And today is round 3 of the season then at Austria. And yep, here we are then in qualifying. Mixed conditions for qualifying, which made this one very interesting. It started in heavy rain, but about midway through the rain started to get lighter and it started to look more like intermediates. And yeah, I was one of the first ones to actually go to intermediates, and yep, that is actually why I'm comfortably on pole position at this stage, and yet going quicker still at this point. And yeah, Austria is a track that I enjoy. It's one of my favourite ones to do on F1 2015. It seems to be one of the ones where the wheel certainly seems to have a good advantage and just sort of works well with the track. So yeah, that probably explains a lot why I enjoy it so much. But yeah, just going very well here at this point. Obviously, as I say, I was on the intermediates first, so yeah, was getting a good feel for them at this point. And yeah, you can see we're on a quicker lap at this point as well. And yeah, it's looking like we could get a good grip position here. Maybe if those who are on wet tyres don't improve that much when they switch over, if they even do switch over at any point. And yeah, around the final corner we come, then we're going to have DRS because that's enabled at this point, and we improved to a 13 dead. And yeah, we got beaten quite quickly on, but yeah, it got dry enough eventually for me to actually be thinking about going on to dry tyres. At this point I came into the pits then, abandoned my Inters run, and I got held up a little bit there for a stop mark going into the pits, but I mean it's alright because I got plenty of time here. But then they just stood around doing nothing, and it takes them forever to, you know, just service my car and get me back into the pits, or into the garage, that I don't even have time eventually to even get onto the option tyres and get out there. This is just ridiculous, and I really hope it's sorted for F1 2016 because it just takes way too long when like someone else is coming into the pits. And like, yeah, we didn't get an option tyre run in the end, which is frustrating because I think looking at those times we could have been third at least. So yeah, it's very disappointing from us there. And yeah, so full wet race then, so only one scheduled stop at this point. And yeah, we're on the grid then in 5th place. Stop Matt had the same problem as me actually and is down in 12th unfortunately. Lights coming on now then, and away we go in Austria. And yeah, trying to get the best start we can then in these conditions. You can see it looks like a few there have got traction control on, as yeah, towards turn 1 we get pincered out a little bit there, a little bit of contact, but it seems that everyone actually got through alright. Actually a few cars went across the runoff, but yeah, it's actually surprisingly tight actually for turn 1 at this track. And yeah, we're still in 5th place then towards turn 2, but Dizzy Cupid's going to dial up the inside here into turn 2. And yeah, looks like he's got the place then. We're going to try and see if we can get a good run on the exit then. We went quite wide to see if we could, but no, it looks like he's through and past then. And he's thrown into 5th place, but into turn 3, outbreaks himself, goes straight into the back of Jay Pearce and spins himself out and actually pushes Jay Pearce out wide a little bit. So that's going to allow us to get a bit of a run on him here, but yeah, he manages to cover the line then, and we stay in 5th place at this point. And yeah, we actually get a message there then to say that the rain is getting lighter quite soon. So yeah, looks like we're not going to be on these wet tyres for very long then. We should be going over to Inters pretty soon, so yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how that one plays out. And of course the rain's probably going to stop at some point as well, so it looks like we could be getting over to dry tyres as well at some point. So that's going to be quite interesting to see how that one plays out. So we skip to lap 3 now then. We're still in 5th place, dropping a little bit back from the front 4, but they're all still very close up in front as you can see. And into turn 2, it looks like F1 Maestro is up our inside, but we get a good run on the exit, get a good traction going out wide, and yeah, we maintain the place for now then. Still in 5th place, he's still going to have the inside line then for turn 3, and yeah, he's up the inside then once again, going to try and get the good run on the outside once again, but this time he's looking like he's a bit further ahead. And yeah, into turn 4, he's going to sweep across and take the line, and he's thrown into 5th place. So yeah, not the best first few laps then, could have a bit better pace I guess. But yeah, we're still doing alright I guess. We haven't been off or anything, so that's one upside I guess. As Mike Marshmallow is going to put inside then into turn 2 on lap 4. And he looks like he's taking 6th place. We'll have to see if we can try and fight back here. And we get squeezed a little bit there, but nothing too bad. And yeah, we're looking to the inside now then in turn 3. See if we can get the inside of him here into the corner. And it's down the inside line, but it doesn't look like we've got anywhere near enough drive. He actually slides back a little bit there. And we're going to see if we can get or on the outside of him here, but yeah, it looks like we're going to be hung out to dry actually, and Dizzy Cube is going to take a place from us as well. So yeah, that's not been the best from us there. We've lost 2 places in 2 corners pretty much. Well, 2 places in 3 corners I should say. And yeah, we're on to the end of lap 4 now, beginning lap 5. Dizzy Cupid looking to try and pass Mike Marshmallow here, and Mike Marshmallow seemed to cut across him a little bit there, and Dizzy Cupid has spun, and yeah, that's given us space back, and Dizzy Cupid pushed back once again in this race. So yeah, on to lap 6, and you can see the rain a lot lighter, and I decided at this point I was going to come in for intermediates. As you can see, we're still not a million miles away from the people in front of us, so yeah, if we can get this early shot onto inters, then maybe we'll in with a chance then, as in we come. But the 2 in front of me are crashed, and I crash into them as well, and I can't do anything because it's auto controlling me, and I lose so much time through absolutely no fault of my own there. So frustrating. And yeah, all the others are coming to the pits now then, but I've lost so much ground to them, and yeah, a few of them stay out, but I mean it doesn't really mean anything now because I lost, I don't even know, like 5 or 6 seconds at least there, like just because 2 people in front of me had a crash and I had nowhere to go. So yeah, it's massively frustrating there. We are on to the intermediate tyres, but yeah, we're down to 10th place then, and yeah, a lot of the people behind us will have actually leapfrogged us because of that. So yeah, coming in early, thought it'd be a great decision, but turns out to be absolutely the wrong one then, as we see Startmat has rejoined in front of us then, and we had been a few seconds ahead of him. So yeah, massively frustrating for us there. And on lap 9, Lucky Dog 2000 actually rejoins in front of us as well then. We are going to see if we can get a good run on both of them here, but yeah, Starmat defends the inside line. Going to try and run the outside of him here, but no, he goes up to the outside, so we couldn't get through there. And we're going side by side there with Lucky Dog here, down the straight towards turn 3. We're in the slip team with Starmat a little bit, but we're a little bit boxed in here because we couldn't really move across there. And obviously we couldn't just drive straight into the back of Starmat either, so yeah, we had to concede the place there, and yeah, we're back down to 10th place unfortunately. And we see up ahead they start battling between each other now then, so maybe we can sort of make the most of that then, try and slip past the pair of them at some point, as Lucky Dog passes Startmat then, and yeah, he's up to 8th place, but we're still right in behind him here, or both of them here, towards turn 2 once again. And yeah, Starmat's back up the inside of him then. We're going to try and do the switch back on both of them here if we can. They're still going side by side out the corner. We've got DRS, so it's getting dry enough for that, but then they bang wheels, both lose a bit of time, and we're going to slip past the pair of them there, and through we go into 8th place then, 2 for the price of 1. And yeah, he tries to hang on around the outside, but now we've got the better drive there, and we're up into 8th place. So yeah, through we go then, and yeah, heading around turn 4 now. And then, for no reason at all, it says we had a legal overtake on Startmat. There were no yellow flags or anything. I had maybe like a wheel on the grass, but as you'll see it says ignoring yellow flags. There were no yellow flags when I passed him. So yeah, thank you Comas for that ridiculous penalty there. And yeah, on the next lap then, he's actually trying to dive upper inside once again. Looks like he's through, but we'll try and get a good run on the exit once again. And he's actually slid about a little bit there, and unfortunately we collide and he spins out, and that is unfortunate. And then illegal overtake on CRL Rosberg. He wasn't even in front of us to begin with, so how could we have legally overtaken him? Co-masters, sort your lives out please. And yeah, obviously we've got 10 seconds of penalties now then that we are absolutely going to have taken off then, as we actually were a lap late, it looks like, going on to dry tyres, because a few others actually came in before us. CRL Rosberg actually is going to pass us now then into turn 3. And yeah, it looks like he has made the move stick then, as we are going to go on to option tyres then, probably 3 option stints now to get to the end. Probably could have tried 2 prime stints, but I decided at the time to just do 3 option stints. The pace was pretty good here, I thought, on dry tyres, so yeah, just decided to go with that one then. And in we come then for our stop, and most people have already been in. Most people actually went with options as well, actually, apart from a few, like 1 or 2 maybe that went on to primes instead. And yeah, out of the pits we come then, we're going to be down in 9th place it looks like. So yeah, this is really not the race we were hoping for. and certainly the one that I thought we should have been having, because we looked like we could have been a lot higher up in this race, both in qualifying and the race actually. And yeah, we're only in 9th place unfortunately, but we do move up to 8th later on when Mike Marshmallow was pitted one extra time than us. And yeah, we've actually been in for another stop at this point for another set of options, but yeah, just nothing much happening during the middle part of the race. But we do catch up to Jay Pearso and get up the inside of him towards turn 3 with the help of DRS. And yep, through we go then into 7th place at this point. So we're on for a few decent points then at least, but yeah, as I say, really not what I was hoping for. I was getting out to lap 26 and I get a 3-second time penalty for corner cut in there, which is a bit stupid of me. I turned in way too early for that corner, and yeah, we get that penalty then. CR Rosberg is now pitting for what will be his final stop. I'll be staying out one lap longer and obviously having a lap fresher tyres at the end. So yeah, looks like we're still battling with him then for the final places. Well, not the final places, but that place. That'll be the final sort of battle we'll be having during this race. The only person around me that I can sort of battle with, I guess you would say. As in we come then for the option tyres for what will be our 4th stop then I think of the race. And yep, out of the pits we are going to come then. We're going to be down in what position we're going to be in? We're going to be in 8th place, and only CR Rosberg is actually in the past at this point then. And out of the pits we come then, and yeah, we've just got 8 laps to try and chase him down then. And yep, on the final lap of the race then we do catch right up to the back of him, and yeah, we're getting on the attack of him almost straight away there with DRS, but decided to save it and try and get a good run here out the first corner and towards turn 2, see if we could pass him. Rosberg going defensive towards turn 2. I'm a bit worried about what's going to happen here, I have to be honest. As into turn 1, into turn 2 we go then, round the outside, and there is actually a little bit of contact there, and we do slide about a little bit. Had to wait actually to get the DRS on because we were sliding on the grass, and yeah, that sort of didn't allow us to get the benefit of the DRS down the straight unfortunately. But he is going very slow at this point. It looks like his tyres have completely fallen off the cliff, and our tyres are pretty warm, but I mean we're still getting some good life out of them here. Burnout F1 has actually won the race then, and yeah, we're all over the back here of Sierra Rosberg, and yeah, he's a bit wide there, so maybe about to get up the inside. We're really marginal on fuel there unfortunately, so I was in mix 1 for these final few corners. As we head towards the penultimate corner now then, we're going to try and run around the outside with the better tyres. Looks like we may just do this here into the final corner. We leave as much space as we can. He bangs wheels with us. We spin into the barriers. He's lost it as well. I've lost my front wing, but I get slide in front of him. And yep, it's 7th place at the line then. And yep, the results are all over the place because pretty much everyone got penalties at some point or another. My 10 seconds of penalties got taken off, but apparently the 3 seconds didn't. So unfortunately, that last lap battle meant nothing because I ended up 8th in the end, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, looking through the penalties and corner cuts and stuff, and yeah, there's always quite a lot. And yep, stand-ins and stuff are down in the description below, as is linked to Twitter and Twitch and former Xbox and stuff. So yep, thank you for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.